Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this video. I know you guys see the thumbnail and you're wondering exactly who am I talking about? Who am I comparing to Ja Morant? For those who don't know who Ja Morant is, he's known for his leadership. He's athletic. He has great court vision. He's a playmaker. He's known for all that. He's wild. He's a dog. He's a dog on the court. He has a image, the image that a lot of these, he kind of reminds me of Iverson, like an Iverson of this generation. Right now, I'm not going to talk about completely what Ja Morant is doing this season. This is about who his comparison is. So as far as, the Memphis Grizzlies and the Ja Morant situation right now, I think he's injured currently. He's missed a couple games. I know he started the season off pretty well. He was playing really, really good, and then he got hurt. And as far as their expectations, he hasn't played a lot this season. I think he's played like half the games. He missed last season because of suspension, I think. I think that was suspension, yeah. So the expectations for the Memphis Grizzlies and Ja Morant this year are pretty high. They got Zach Edey. Ja's pretty hyped about that. Desmond Bain, Quenton Jackson Jr., Naptown. Let's talk about this player. This current player that I want to talk about is somebody that is on the Indiana Pacers. This guy's name is Quenton Jackson. He has very, very similar qualities to Ja Morant. So look, a lot of people are probably wondering, okay, Quenton Jackson, what are you talking about? Okay, look, if I'm telling you, if you're not a casual, if you've been watching the games, you could just be watching the highlights, NBA TV highlights, whatever. Just watch all the highlights of the games that come on. I remember I used to get off work early in the morning. It wasn't just my team that I wanted to watch. I would literally just watch every game's highlight. I'll sit there, eat a bowl of cereal or a little frozen pizza with some fries or something, sit there and just watch the games. Well, the highlights to the games. And, I would get in tune with what certain players was. And, okay, my team finna go against this team here. They got this person and he clowning. I keep seeing him on NBA TV. I'm watching those games. Anyways, if you've been watching, stuff like that, you would know maybe who this player is or have an idea of who this player is. But like I said, he has similar qualities. But I will say that he has a little bit better defense than Ja Morant. His name is Quenton Jackson. Like I said, I think the height difference is about 2 to 3 inches. About 2 to 3 inches in the weight. They weigh about the same. They weigh about the same. And I think their vertical is literally about the same. I could be wrong. We got to look it up. But I think their vertical is literally like identical. So anyways, this guy, Quenton Jackson, went from not playing at all. I watched him come up. I watched the Indiana Pacers. I watch a lot of teams, but my team, I'll admit, if you don't know, you're coming from afar. Yeah, Indiana's my team. And I'm not just saying that just because I'm an Indiana Pacers fan. I'm literally saying this because I'm watching this guy, and I've watched Ja Morant. I'm not going to lie. I was irritated when I seen this guy get in the game. In the starting lineup, I was wondering, like, what is the coach doing? Because I haven't seen much. I've watched him play, but I haven't seen him play for real with the core players of the Pacers. I didn't know how that would work out. I'm going to say it like that. I knew this dude was a dog. I watched him in Summer League and things like that, but I just didn't know where he really fit with the team, Anyways, he started off playing, in college for the College of Central Florida, a team I never heard of or a college I never heard of. Anyways, that was for 2 years, 2017 to 2019. Then he goes to Texas A&M, plays there from 2019 to 2022. I guess he transferred, so he didn't play 1 year. He just sat. So he goes to the 2022 NBA draft. He's undrafted. So the Pacers ended up, the Pacers ended up having him in their camp, for the tryouts. And let me see, I think this is a video on that too, if I could find that. Yeah, so he goes on to play for the Capital City Go-Go, Washington Wizards, Capital City Go-Go, Washington Wizards. And then he goes to the Windy City Bulls. He actually plays there for a year. And then the Pacers bring him on in 2024. So that's when a lot of Indiana Pacers got onto him, was literally this previous season. We kind of been put onto him better than, what we've seen probably before. So anyways, he plays for the Mad Ants primarily. So he is a dog. Like I'm telling you, like if you watch those G League games, everything he's doing, every time he attacks the basket, he's going for an aggressive play. He's trying to dunk on you. His layup's going to be an aggressive layup. Like I said, he's a skinny dude. If you know what John Morant looked like, he's a little dude. They about 170. They both weigh about 170, 175 apiece. I mean, 170, 170 and 175. Something like that. So they little guys compared to a lot of guys in the league, but they drive in with aggressive plays. They both play very, very similar on that aspect. But anyways, yeah, he played for those teams. And this guy came from Los Angeles, California. You know how Cali boys play. Cali, I think, probably got the most basketball players that came into the league. So you know how just the reputation. If he coming from Los Angeles, he about to hoop. He coming from Cali, he's a hooper. He's how old is he? 26. He's 6'5", 173 pounds. So this dude, I'm telling you, if you haven't seen him play, check him out. Like I said, he went from not playing to playing from a couple minutes to now he has an opportunity to start right now. He's actually in the starting lineup for the Pacers. I think it's only been 3 to 4 games. So his first game was against the Rockets, I want to say, starting. Like I said, he went from not playing to getting a couple of minutes where you see him play 2-3 minutes at the end of the game, or it might be in the first half. He might check in, get a couple minutes here and there to do certain things, but he's actually getting some quality minutes right now. He's actually starting in the game. He's the closer. Like, he's out there. He's guarding the best player on each team. That's another thing that I wanted to get into. He's guarding the best guards on each team. We play against the Damian Lillards, the Jalen Greens, the Jalen Brunsons. We got Quenton Jackson guarding that guy. The Indiana Pacers, I keep saying we. So obviously I gave away which team is my team. But, yeah, the Pacers, man, they got him guarding all the best guards now. So, I don't know. I like it. I like him. If you haven't seen a lot of his highlights, check it out. I know I'm having him play throughout this video, but there's a whole lot more that I haven't even seen myself. If you just look him up, I'm telling you, you're going to see something, you're going to be surprised. Like, he's trying to destroy you every time he drives to the basket. He's going to try to dunk on you. That's just his natural instinct. He reminds me of Ja so much. Even Derrick Rose, like, the way he played. I don't know. It's different. I'm glad he's getting a little opportunity to shine right now. He's respected by a lot of his team and his coaches. Tyrese Halliburton's quoted saying he a good dude. He liked playing with him. I think Rick Carlisle's quoted saying, he's the type of dude that he's going to go out there and get it. He ain't no excuse type of dude. He ain't got no excuses. It's like, it is what it is. I'm out here. I'm going to do what I got to do. No excuse. So a lot of his team and a lot of his coaches, they really do respect him, man. So that's a good sign. He played with the Mad Ants. He got a lot of ties to the Mad Ants. I feel like his potential, I wouldn't say that he's going to be the next John Morant. Let's not get this video twisted. I wouldn't say that's who he is for sure. I know that's what the thumbnail says. I guess you could say it looks like a reach. I wouldn't say that. Who knows? He might be better than him. Right now you can't even really say what's gonna happen. Nobody knows what's expected in the league. Nobody knew Jokic was gonna be who Jokic was. Nobody knew. Just look at the parlays, for example. There's probably thousands and thousands and thousands of tweets and posts online. You can see where people saying, this guy messed up my parlay. My parlay. Like, you don't know what's expected in the league. You can't say what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to be the next person. Nobody knew Jeremy Lin was going to be the next Jeremy Lin. It's a lot of unexpected things that happen in the league. Nobody knew Tyrese Halliburton was going to be playing as garbage as he was at the beginning of the season, but thankfully he's turning it back around right now. But like I said, nobody knew all these injuries were going to happen. Nobody, anything can happen. The next person can come up and be the next big thing. So I don't know. I'm just seeing this guy. I'm watching him play, and I'm looking at him, and I'm analyzing, and I'm like, this dude right here, he can play. He's got a dog mentality. He wants to guard. He wants to defend. He wants to make a spectacular play. He has a lot of confidence. He has a bright future in my eyes. I just see him having a bright future. So the Pacers right now, their season, they've been having a lot of injuries. A lot of players are sitting right now, so he's getting that time to shine. But just, you never know. Some of these players might come back. It might not fit in the rotation as good as Jackson is fitting in right now. Jackson might be rolling well with who the starters is, and it might be just smart to just leave him there. Like, he might become a solidified starter in this league. And that just shows you could be in the G League one moment, or you can be out of this league one moment, make it to the G League the next moment, get in the league the next moment, and you're a starter. They talking about you on ESPN and TNT and whatnot. So I don't know. It's a good thing seeing him come up. He's from Cali, so shout out to Cali. I know them people in Los Angeles are big. Cali, I wouldn't just say Los Angeles. When I look at Cali, I always just think of LA. But you got the Bay and all of them out there. They really support their people out there. So I'm sure they really like seeing him come up. So you got to give him his props. He has a bright future. So, leaving it at that, the Pacers, they play the Grizzlies December 1st. December 1st. That's coming up. So you know what that means. It's a John Morant comparison. Quenton Jackson. So Quenton Jackson might get his first chance to guard John Morant. It might be a John Morant, Quenton Jackson battle December 1st, depending on if John Morant returns to the lineup. We'll see. He's injured right now. Who knows if he's going to be at his full health when he does return. Either way it goes, it'll be good to see them two match up against each other. They play very, very similar games. So, just stay tuned. Be ready. It's going to be a potential Morant-Jackson matchup. Stay tuned.
Wait.